While still in Abuja, the presidency's announcement of a 7-week deadline to produce the proposed national policing bill is the latest chapter in Nigeria's long-running push to establish state police as part of broader efforts to strengthen the country's security architecture. Chairman of the Presidential Working Group on the National Policing Bill, Femi Gbajabiamila, says the executive bill will be ready for President Bola Tinubu's review by September 3rd. He says administrative and technical work on the legislation is already underway following the committee's inauguration in July. According to Gbajabiamila, once the president reviews the draft, it will be opened to nationwide public consultation before being revised and forwarded to the National Assembly for legislative consideration. Now, to unpack the legal and policy implications of the proposed national policing bill and what it means for state policing reforms, we're being joined by lawyer Todimu Ige in Lagos and development expert Austin Aigbe in Abuja. Todimu Ige, you're welcome. Mr. Aigbe, you're welcome as well. Good to have you gentlemen here for the news. Let's have this conversation. Mr. Todimu, Mr. Ige, I'm going to start with you. So the National Assembly has reportedly passed the state police bill. So now, why is the presidency not drafting a separate national policing bill? Todd? Yes,
I
Mr.
didn't get
Ige.
the last part of your question was frozen.
Mr. Ige, I said that the National Assembly has reportedly passed its state police bill, and I'm asking why the presidency is not drafting a separate national policing bill, or rather is now drafting a separate national policing bill.
Two things that might inform that decision is to, there are areas that they feel has been excluded. The bill that has been passed, and they want to, make it all encompassing and also address areas that have been left out. So, it is within their right to look into that and ensure that all angles are covered, considering the speculations, the agitations, the misgivings about the state police bill. It's been long coming, and it's appropriate that we get everything right at this time. So it is still within their right to, make such decisions.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Aigbe, I'm wondering, does this 7-week roadmap, does it signal a standpoint that's genuine, that shows genuine commitment by the government? I think we might have lost Mr. Aigbe. Mr. Aigbe, I'm going to come back to you regarding that. I'm wondering what you think about the commitment of the government. Does this 7-week ultimatum actually show that they're committed to this process?
Well, 7 weeks.
Well, I'm very sorry to the viewers. I think we have connection issues with our two guests. We hope to have this conversation before the end of the hour. Do stay with us on that one. Mr. Aigbe, I lost you there when I was asking a question. Fortunately, Mr. Aigbe took it, but I'm asking you another one here. I'm wondering how important public consultation is in shaping this policing framework.
Thank you, and I think it was a network challenge. Public consultation is very important in passing such an important proposal. The police or the state police intervention is critical because we know that all security issues are local. So developing any mechanism that has to do with security intervention in this country has to be really localized in a way that the people who would help to secure whatever best output for this policing system will be has to be properly carried along. But what I see today is we continue to use the word national, the presidency coming up with bill, the presidency coming up with bill. What happened to the state governors in a proper institution, whereas we are saying it is a state policing bill? It is the presidency that is developing it. I have a challenge with that already. Decentralize the exclusive list that makes security the national government control. Decentralize it. Remove security out of that exclusive list, and then you begin to break it down. Then you allow states to properly make the intervention. But I have argued elsewhere that beyond making state policing, it's also important to deal with issue of resources, resource control. In as much as we must deal with security, we must also deal with the resources. Because as we speak, I'm not too sure how many states, I doubt if it's up to 10 states, that will be able to effectively enhance or implement the state policing system. And that's a bane for me.
Mr. Agbe, very interesting point there. I want to ask Mr. Ige, constitutionally now, Mr. Ige, I'm hoping you just heard what oh dear, I'm being told that we do not have Todimu back with us. But that's a very interesting point that you just raised regarding the fact that it's a federal consideration currently and not a state one. But I'm wondering what led to that view of yours. I mean, if security is, well, the right of every citizen, and it's under the Constitution that government must provide for that, then don't you think that federal formats or constitutions should be responsible before states take it over? I just want to be clear on that one now.
So if we say...
Go ahead,
please. Okay, yeah, so this is the position. Nigeria is a federal state, and we continue to call ourselves Federal Republic. What federal system means is that the states are federating entity or federating system. Okay, it's a system. So maybe just to not to repeat myself, the state are federating to the national. So whatever you want to do that is local, the state need to be able to do it in an effective manner. I understand that what the federal government wants to do is to pass it at national level, then it goes to the state, and the state create their own sense of a state policing system. And I'm saying, no, that's not the way it should be. If it is indeed a federal system, because today we have what they call exclusive list and the concurrent list. The exclusive list is a list that only the national government can perform, and the concurrent list is the one that both the national and the subnational can perform. I am saying that because the national is in the exclusive list, take it away.
Well, Austin, you do make a big point there, but let's note that currently the states do not have such a structure as policing at all, so they have no place to start from. If the state is if the federation is handing this over to the states, then it will make sense that this starts from a federal point of view, and that's what's happening currently. If you get what I'm saying, what you need to do is for the National Assembly to remove the policing system from the exclusive list, delete it, and go put it on the concurrent list. Then the state is empowered to do it, not the national creating its own law on state police. But then
so
there would
what is the national policing system going to do?
There would be the issue.
National policing system.
There would be the issue of uniformity then, if the states were to take on this, embark on this individually by themselves. So if you want to decentralize, at least there must still be a core. And many people argue that there should be a national system that has the commitments to oversee every single state as they go about this. And it seems to be what's happening.
So what then is the state police for?
Well, I asked the questions here. but
if you say that there should be a federal structure, so you are telling me that all the states of the federation have this kind of resources to do state policing. You are telling me that all the states of the federation has a kind of capacity to run a national model policing system. And I'm saying no. That all the states do not have, they are not at the same level, they do not have the kind of resources, they do not have the kind of capacity. Each state must develop its own model of a policing system. And I am actually saying what the national can do, it was maybe I could agree with you in setting a framework.
A framework,
not
yes.
The state that you must have a state commandant, you must have this. I don't think that works.
Austin, I'm happy we reached a conclusion that we can both agree on. Let's set up a framework first then. Thank you very much, Austin. That was interesting. That was an interesting conversation. Thank you.